So we have an issue of CALLAMNUS worms in this tank. We have a couple of guppies that are affected. You can see them sticking out of them. These guys right here. You can see in their vent. That one's got them. Slow down a bit and get a good look. Right there, you can see it in the vent. Very hard to see with a video camera, but you can see it sticking out of the vent. So I've actually gotten advice of a veterinarian. I've had a veterinarian come to my home, taking this very seriously, and we got some medication to take care of it. And I'm going to go through our first treatment. This is a recommended dose from a veterinarian. I'm not buying all these doses that are on the internet. I've tried Fabenzol. The dosage that it came with, my veterinarian says that that's not even a dose. It's not even close to what should be dosed to take care of these. So we're trying a different drug this time with a proper dosage. And I'm going to show you in this video how to do the dosage. And then I got to do a dosage again in 2 weeks. And then another dosage 2 weeks after. So this is a 6-week cycle. I have taken, this was a fully planted tank. We've thrown all the plants out, boiled the substrate, taken it out, and we've kept this so it's easy to siphon up the bottom to make sure we get rid of all these worms. This medication is designed to paralyze the worms, but hopefully it paralyzes them enough that they just don't come back. But with vacuuming the bottom and the filter medias, should get rid of them with the 3 treatments over 6 weeks. So let's get to the treatments. So this is actual prescribed medication from my veterinarian. It's Levemsol. This stuff's supposed to work really good. We have the dosages. Vet's come to my house. He's inspected my tanks, taken a lot of information from what we have going on here in the tanks we have infected. We have 3 tanks infected. I'm just going to show you the 1 tank here. Obviously no fish will be coming out of my home from these tanks until we have this cleared up, so don't worry about that. I'm very responsible about this, to the point where I've contacted a veterinarian, paid the fee to have a veterinarian come to my house and inspect my tanks and offer me this medication. So this is what we're gonna do with this stuff right here. So it's a 65-gallon tank that we're medicating. With my arithmetic here, I've worked that out. I need 2,280 milligrams, which on my scale works out to 2.28 grams. I have this scale here that does go into points of grams. I'm just using a clean empty container here, so I need 2.28 grams. It's really not much. So I'm just going to take a little scoop here. It's been recommended to me to use gloves when doing this. I'm not doing that. Be very careful. It's not much. So we're at 1.22 and we need 2.28. Very hard to hold a camera and do this. Almost there. Oh, just went way over. I'm gonna try to scoop a bit out. That's perfect. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's gonna be very difficult to get any closer than that. And that's what you end up with right there. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take this clean container. I am going to take some aquarium water. Come back here. Going to dump the medication into the aquarium water. And I'm going to take a spoon and make sure it all dissolves. It seems to dissolve very well. And this is the pure product. There's no additives or filters. and this was for 60 gallons of water. So we're gonna take this and I'm gonna try and pour it in right at the filter inlet so it disperses it right through the tank, like so. So now, what do we do now? We're going to wait 24 hours. I'm gonna feed them a little bit later. You want the digestive tracts working good because you wanna push those worms out when the medication gets in. And then tomorrow we're gonna do a 75% water change on this tank and leave it for 2 weeks. We're gonna shut the lights out. We're gonna do that right now. Don't know if it's sensitive for the medication, but we just don't want to stress the fish out any more than they already are. So like I said, this is the first video. We'll have more videos on how well it worked and if I recommend this. I guess I should say that not all fish in this tank I think are affected, but I'm not willing to take the chance that they're not. So everybody is getting treated that could have potentially got this. Where did I get these worms from? I'm actually very careful about what I introduce to my tanks. I believe I got it from a plant. That's the only thing I can think of is from a live plant, because this was a fully planted tank. Might have had some larvae on it. I don't know, but that's my best guess. So let's be real careful, and if you notice you have these worms as well, don't sell any fish, any plants, nothing. The extent I've gone to get rid of these is incredible. Our 65-gallon upstairs, I've stripped it. I've totally stripped it, and I put those fish in this tank to treat them all at once. I'm starting that tank all over. I've thrown out hundreds of dollars of live plants. So hopefully this helps. By all means, I'm gonna say, get advice from your veterinarian. I'm not a veterinarian. I do not know if anything about medicine. So I'm going on advice from my veterinarian, but you should talk to your veterinarian before going ahead with any of these treatments. So wish us luck, we're gonna need it. Thanks for watching, and if you like our videos, please subscribe.